Early March, 1945. The Lower Rhineland. A column of squat, turretless vehicles rolls south through mud toward the village of Winnenthal, where 500 German paratroopers are dug into basements and hedgerows, waiting behind Panzerschrecks and machine guns for the Canadians they know are coming. The Lake Superior Regiment has tried this before. Infantry against fortified stone, rifle against concrete, and the math has never been kind. But today, the lead vehicles are not troop carriers. They look like troop carriers. They have the same low, open-topped profile, the same flat deck where a turret once sat, except bolted into the bow of each one, where a 30 caliber Browning should be, is a nozzle connected to 100 gallons of pressurized fuel oil, thickened with aluminium stearate. The crews call them Badgers. The Germans do not have a name for them yet. In about 4 minutes, they will not need one. The first Badger stops 45 yards from a fortified farmhouse. The flame gunner presses the ignition switch. A jet of burning fuel crosses the gap in under a second, enters the ground floor windows, rolls across the ceiling, pours down the stairwell into the cellar. The paratroopers who survive the initial burst come out running, some of them burning. 3 more Badgers open up on the hedgerows flanking the village. Within an hour, the Lake Superior Regiment's after-action report will record that roughly 300 of those 500 defenders are dead, wounded or captured. A German medical officer, pulled from the wreckage, reportedly estimates the casualties himself. The commanding officer of the paratrooper battalion does not survive to confirm the figure. According to Lieutenant Colonel R.A. Keane, commanding the Lake Superiors, a burst of flame followed the man down the stairs of his own headquarters, and he was killed in the cellar. This is not how tanks are supposed to fight, but the Badger was never supposed to be a tank. It was built to burn everything in front of it, and at Winnenthal, that is exactly what it did. To understand why the Badger existed, you need to understand the machine it was built from, and the embarrassment that machine represented. In 1940, after Dunkirk, Canada faced a problem that had no clean solution. The country had committed to raising armoured divisions, but Britain could not spare any tanks to equip them, and American production was already spoken for under Lend-Lease. Canada would have to build its own. The Canadian Joint Committee on Tank Development chose the American M3 medium, the Lee, as the starting point, because its drivetrain, engine, and suspension were proven, and its components could be sourced from existing supply chains. But the M3 itself was deeply flawed. Its main 75mm gun sat in a fixed sponson that could only fire forward. Its profile was absurdly tall, and its armour was thin for the weight it carried. So a British tank expert named L.E. Carr, attached to the Canadian Department of Mechanisation, redesigned the upper hull. He gave it a fully cast body, a lower silhouette, and a fully traversing turret capable of mounting a 6-pounder gun. The new tank was named the Ram, after the crest of Major General Frank Worthington, the founder of the Canadian Armoured Corps. Montreal Locomotive Works, an American locomotive